We made it! It is part 5 of the series, and I'm so happy that you are here. Remember, guys, if you have not watched the full series, go back right here, watch part 1, which will hopefully take you to part 2, 3, 4, and eventually back to this video where you will get to celebrate because you are on your way. You're on your way to financially freedom, and this was the first step that you wanted to take. No more just saying, I'll do it tomorrow, or I'll do it next week, or I'll do it next month. It is today, and you're finally reaching your goals. We have been working hard to completely change your mentality, your perspective, the way that you are doing what you're doing in order for you to reach your financial goals and actually be able to achieve something that you have been wanting to achieve. We're writing down our goals. We know how to track our expenses. We categorize things. We're cutting back on things that we don't actually need to survive in life. And we have high interest savings accounts set up where we're automatically funding them every single month in order to actually reach these goals that we set for ourselves. And I could not be more proud of you for actually sticking to it. And I can't wait to see what you accomplish. Let's stop and think about where we are and take a look back on your goals. Are you on track to reach these goals? So in step 1, we actually looked and created these goals on what we wanted for our financial future. And now, are you on track? Are you staying accountable? Maybe it's $200 a month, but you've only been putting $100 in. Maybe you want to hit $5,000 by the end of the year and you haven't saved anything. Well, if that's the case, then you need to reevaluate and redo all the steps. You need to reevaluate your spending, reevaluate your goals, and actually create goals that are obtainable by you. Because if you don't have a goal that is actually obtainable, you're gonna fail. If I sat here today and said, I want $10 million by tomorrow, I'm not gonna reach that goal. So why am I even gonna work for that goal? You're not. If I say, I wanna save $100 tomorrow, then I can reach that goal. There's ways for me to make $100 tomorrow that I can save. And so you need to actually evaluate and see how you are doing on your goals. Maybe you do have a goal that's obtainable, but you just aren't tracking your expenses correctly. Or maybe you have a goal that's obtainable, but you haven't categorized correctly. And maybe you're spending on too much want and you don't want to cut back. Well, if that's the case, then maybe this isn't for you, because you have to be accountable. You have to be responsible. And by being responsible and accountable, you have to know how much you can actually spend on your wants. What can you do to actually sacrifice? And if you're not willing to sacrifice for a better financial future, then maybe, like I said, this video and this series just isn't for you. But I know that you are, because everyone can sacrifice. That is a big boy and big girl decision that you have to make for yourself and be brutally honest with yourself. I want you to be able to actually achieve and reach your goals. I don't want it to be easy, because if it's easy, then it's not actually a hard goal to reach. You might actually fail because it's so easy that you know you can do it whenever. I don't want it to be so extreme that you fail and it's not even worth trying. I want it to be challenging enough to push you. You're going to have to make some sacrifices. You're going to have to track some expenses and transactions and figure out where you are and where you can cut back. But that's the point of it. It's a mindset. It's a mentality that you create in order to actually push yourself and do the hard things so that you can actually grow in your financial future. And not only that, but doing hard things will help you grow just in life. And that is why it will be so rewarding and satisfying once you do hit these financial goals. It's going to take time. It's going to take sacrifice. It's going to take a lot of effort. And sometimes you're going to have to explain that to people. Hey, I'm trying to do this for myself because I want to motivate and actually accomplish something for me. And that's what this is about. Maybe it's about your family. I want to accomplish something for my family. I want to take my family on a trip, on a dream vacation that we've never been to, that we've always seen in movies or people posting about, or people saying, oh, we just got back from vacation, but you've never been able to afford it. Maybe it's time to do that, and you have to make sacrifices along the way to actually succeed. And the thing is I know you can do it. You're on part 5 of this series, so I know you're actually motivated. I know you want to do it. Maybe it's hey, this month we're not spending any money on once. We're gonna have our TV subscription, that's our entertainment, and we're gonna eat at home all month, and we're gonna save as much money as possible in order to help us reach these goals. Maybe that's what you have to do. Maybe it's not going to the bar. Maybe it's not eating out. Maybe it's not getting those coffees. Maybe it's not going to Target. Maybe it's not going to spend a bunch of money online at the Amazon store, or maybe it's not going to the mall and spending money, or maybe it's not drinking every single weekend and blowing your money on alcohol. Maybe it's just chilling at home with your family and having quality time. Maybe that's what you need in order to actually set yourself up for future success in your finances as well. I don't know what that is for you, but you have to hold yourself accountable. And the way that you hold yourself accountable is reaching the goals that you set in part 1, tracking your expenses, looking at your income that you did in part 2, cutting back on those expenses from part 3, and then saving that money and taking your disposable income and not spending it on all that extra stuff that you were spending on to begin this series. You're going to take that money, put it in a high interest savings account. You're going to keep driving, keep grinding, have that grit to keep and want to succeed. And eventually you will reach those financial goals. I know personally it's hard, but you can reach those goals, and it'll be motivating and satisfying when you do. I know that if you've made it this far, you're super serious about your finances. You want to change. And this series is just the tip of the iceberg. This is just a way to get off your feet financially and actually figure out a way to save money to reach some of your goals. If you like this type of content, like and subscribe so that you can stay up to date with more videos like this, more series like this. I'm going to start putting out resources, links in my descriptions with budget templates, all kinds of things, because I want to help people be able to actually understand and learn personal finances. I want to help others succeed and become financially free. So if that's you, make sure you like and subscribe. Like I said, hit the bell icon so that you're notified every single time I drop a video. Comment what you want to hear more about. Maybe it's investing. Maybe it's side hustles. Maybe it's how to grow your net worth. Maybe it is how to buy a house or how to buy a car, or what are some things that I need to do in order to save extra money? What are some things that are wealth killers? I don't know what that is. Comment below what you want to learn. And also, if you like this series enough, you can reach out to me, rylant.curtis@gmail.com. rylant.curtis@gmail.com will actually be my inbox, and I would love to have you on this show where we will actually go through your financial goals. We'll actually go through a budget, look at all your expenses. I'll create a budget with you, figure out what you should be spending money on, and figure out a path to actually get you to that financial goal that you want. I want to help you guys. I'm so happy that you watched this video. I'm so happy that you watched this series. If you haven't watched the full series, go back and click on the link right here. Part 1 will send you through the whole series. And remember, guys, you can do all things through Him that give you strength. And until next time, see ya.